Hello students, now today we will continue lesson 5 form chat frames. So in the last class we have done the practical and that we have learned how to create a form on the web page. So now today we will learn that how we add another control, that is the radio button on a form. And these radio buttons are used when a user has to make a selection of only one option among the several possible options. So more than one options are given. Suppose four options are given, and among that user can select only one option. So out of four, like multiple choice questions are given as you see in the books. So out of four, only one is correct. So we have to select only one. So if he wants to give such choices, so we use the radio button. So radio buttons are used when a user has to make a selection of only one option among the several options. Example, while asking about the gender of a user, you need to specify two radio buttons. That is the one for the male and other for the female. So a person can select only one option, either male or female. If you select male, so female will be unselected. That is the, and if you select female, so male will be deselected, which belong to the same group called gender. Now a user will be able to select either male or female, but not both the options. So you are not able to select both the options. Okay. So as you see the code, how we add the radio button on the form. See HTML open, head tag open, and the title tag open. Inside the title we have written using radio button. And this using radio button you can see appear on the title bar. This is using radio button. Body tag open. Inside the body we have written the attribute background color. Background color value we have set light pink. So BG color is the attribute, and in double quotation mark on the right hand side of the attribute, that is the value for this attribute, light pink. And you see the background color of the web page is set light pink. Form tag open to create a form on the web page. Now here form open, and here at the end form close, you can see. Now paragraph tag open, and written inside the paragraph specify your gender. As you see, specify your gender, and after finishing the paragraph one line there will be a space, and you will get the two any spaces. Now input tag open, and type is selected radio. Check is used to add checkbox, and radio is used to type is equals to radio used to add a radio button on the form. So input type equals to radio, and the name is given gender. So by what name it will, that radio button will be identified, gender, and the value is given male. So the value, see in front of, so the value associated with this input tag is the male, and after that you have written, see here, male. That is this text you are seeing after the radio button, that is the male. So when you are going to select this, so the value this male will be submitted in the form when you submit the form. Next, input type equals to radio, name equals to gender, value equals to female, and checked. It is already checked. So when the form will be created, so this button will be in the checked state. As you see, this is the checked state, and this is in the unchecked state. So if you use the attribute checked, it will become checked. If you in the first uh, control, you see input control, the value here, the checked attribute is not used for the radio button. So you are seeing here the male radio button is unchecked. Okay, and after this form is closed. So on this form only we have created two radio buttons. Now body closed and HTML closed. See, type equals to radio indicates the form element is the radio button. Yes, type equals to radio indicates that the form element is the radio button. Here we are using the element of the form, the radio button. Name equals to gender specifies the name for the radio group, and the value specifies the value, male or female, of the input element. So when you checked it, its value will be recorded as the male, or female, what is set as a value in double quotation mark. So checked specifies that the radio button should be pre-selected when the web page loads. Yes, when the web page loads, form will be created. So the radio button will be in the which state? Pre-selected, already selected. Adding password field. How we add a password field on the form? So password form control is identical to a text box control, except whatever the user enters in this field does not get displayed. So in the password box, whatever the user will enter, that will not be displayed. But in the text box, everything what you are writing, that will be displayed, that can be seen, that can be read. So instead, the character, there you will see the dots or asterisks are shown on the screen, so that no one can see the typed information in the password box. So this input element is generally used to enter confidential information such as the ATM pin or login password, so that the third person cannot see it while you are entering the password. Okay, see how we create this control on the form. As you can see the code, HTML tag open, head, inside the head title open, and the title we have set for this form is using password field. See on the title bar using password field. Body background color is set light green, and written, see the form tag is open, and inside the form tag we have written one paragraph, enter username, that is the enter username is written as a paragraph element. So enter username and input type equals to text, so one text box is also added in front of the username label. Input type equals to text, and the name is equals to given the username, and size equals to 30. So width of this is the, here the size 30 characters, and the 2 line space after that. Next paragraph, another paragraph open, there it is enter password, input type password box, name equals to password, and the size 20 pixel. So the size means only 20 characters can be entered as a password, not more than 20, and 2 line space. And there is the paragraph close, form close, body close, HTML close. Okay. So now next is the drop down list, adding a drop down list. So how we create a drop down list? A drop down list displays a list of options from which a user can select an item. That is the drop down list you can see in the format triangle. When I I'll click on this drop down, I'll find a list of options here. That is the drop down list. Out of them, only one can be select here also. A drop down list displays a list of options from a user can select an item. Only one item you can select. So if this type of functionality, if he wants to add on the form, so we use the drop down list. So the select tag is used to define a selection list in a form. Which tag? So to define all these options in the drop down, we use the select tag. Okay. Is used to define a selection list in a form. It should be placed within the form tag. The option tag is used along with the select tag to display a list of options. You can use the selected attribute with the option tag to indicate that the choice is pre-selected. Yes. So here the option tag is used along with the select, and the select tag is used to define a selection list, and option tag is used along with the select tag to display a list of options. Means to create a drop down list we use two tags, select tag and option tag. So you can use the selected attribute with the option tag to indicate that the choice is pre-selected, so you can pre-select the choice also using the selected attribute. The selected tag must end with a select tag. This is also container tag. See here, select tag is a container tag, defines the selection list in a form. Syntax: select list elements and select close. Used within the form tag. See here, you can see here the code also how we create the drop down list. Now HTML open, head title using drop down list. The title we have set using drop down list, head close, body background color set light green as you can see. Form tag open, select your right destination, this is the paragraph as you can see here, and after that you get the 2 line space. Select name equals to cities. Yes, you are going to create a drop down list for the cities. That's a select tag open, name equals to cities. So the drop down list for cities will be created. So you will get the options for the cities. Select name equals to cities, and option selected. The option selected Chandigarh. Option selected. This is a pre-selected. That is the Chandigarh will be the highlighted. Option selected attribute Chandigarh. Option close. Second option Kolkata. Similarly, you give the other options also. Like here Bhopal, Lucknow. So we write option open and close. And during that you write the Bhopal, and again option open, option tag open, and there you write in the place of Kolkata you write Lucknow, Patna, Simla, like this you can see. So let me show you here. Option C Bhopal, option tag open Lucknow, option tag close, option tag open Patna, option tag close, option tag open Simla, option tag close, option tag open Delhi, and option tag close, option tag open Mumbai, option tag close, option tag open Chennai, option tag close, and now select tag close, form close, and body is closed for the and body is closed and HTML close. This is the entire code to create the drop down list for our cities. Similarly, you can create a drop down list for any other things also. Okay, so this is all for today. In the next class we will do the practical and see how we will create a drop down list and the radio buttons on the form. This is all for today. Thank you for your attention.